It's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on FAS, which is ETF for the financial sector that moves very quick. So whenever the financial sector is having a good day, so that consists of banks, brokerages, etc., this chart is having a good day, except it just moves faster. So it's a tool that can be used by traders mainly to gain quicker gains than what you would get if you were just playing the XLF, for example. So this is a good one to monitor the financial sector. I also use XLF, but I know a lot of people trade FAS, so I figured this one would probably be more beneficial. And it's been a while since I did this one, so I want to get this updated. One thing to note before I dig in, this candle may be moving around, and if you look at the price over here, it'll be changing. The market's still got about 40 minutes before the close, so keep that in mind. We're not done yet for the day, but close enough. So this chart still has the opportunity to look a little bit different, but from the way things have been trading all day, it looks like we'll probably close and the chart will look something very similar to what we have right now. So let's just dig in. First thing I want to point out is the nice bullish action that the chart showed in terms of when it pulled back. Our previous high was right at this line here, and as you can see, actually first let me make this green for support. But as the price pulled back here, it didn't get exactly to that level, but it got close enough to show that this was and proved to be a good support level. And whenever you have pullbacks and tests of previous supports, it's always just an encouraging sign to see the price bounce up from it. So that little thing, a low-looking minor, it's a good sign of strength, and it's always encouraging to see. You always want to see the bulls prove themselves, and this was a spot here where the price was coming down, where the bulls had that chance, and they did, and pushed the price back up. And that's what you want to see, obviously, unless you're short, of course. But besides just seeing that, this is an important support level. The other one that's not far below it is the other previous high. So probably the smartest way to go about this or look at this would just be to call this a support zone, meaning that between these two greenish lines, you can kind of picture this as a zone right here, a web, whatever you want to, whatever makes most sense to you, and just acknowledge that between these two areas, this is where you ideally want to see some bullish support. Now, if the price were to fall beneath that, that's not the end of the world, but at the same time, in my opinion, that would lead to a prolonged pullback within the overall markets. As we know, financials are still playing a large role in the overall market case. So if that zone above us fails, then I would be looking for the price to come down to this green line down here. And what I'm going to do is make this one thicker to show that this is more of an important support level. But still, in the grand scheme of things, and since we bottomed out, if it did have to drop all the way down here, that's still not a big deal. And actually, what I can do is extend this line over because it does correspond with that previous high. Just amazing. The power of charts came up, acted as a resistance. When it was broken here, it became support, and twice now has bounced off that area. So just a great example once again of charts. But back to my point, even if the price does fall below here and then drop all the way down, from an overall perspective, it's still an uptrend, just more of a sideways consolidation action, which would hopefully bode well for the next big move up. Now, if this one fails here, that's where things get a little more wishy-washy because the next support level is not till down here in this area. But that's getting a little too far ahead of ourselves. We haven't not even close to that zone yet, so I don't want to talk too much about things where for the time being don't even look like they're going to happen. In terms of resistance levels, for now we'll just focus on simply the high that we put in a few days ago up here. So what we want to see is a nice break of that come, and the more volume down here we have on a break of this level, that is kind of the way I look at it, is the higher the volume on the break, the higher the confidence you can have. Because remember what volume is, it's showing how many people are willing to hop into a stock or security or whatever you're looking at on a certain price level break. So the more people that hop in on that break, that just shows that more people have confidence in it. And then just real quick, 60 minute, showing the same things here, just dipping down here and now bouncing back up. But overall, like I said, still in an overall uptrend. So the chart is healthy, just getting some sideways action right now, which is always a good thing for any chart, because you do need to let profit takers get out and so forth. So overall, looking good. The higher this chart goes, the higher the overall markets do, and that's obviously what we're all wanting. So this is a chart that you want to see go up, and you want to see all these support levels hold strong and these resistance levels, fall like straw, or whatever you want to say. So if you have any other questions on the financial market charts or FAS, please shoot me a message. If not, I'd encourage you, if you've not already, to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews. And then you'll also be subscribed to the list, which you'll get bullish chart setups, trade ideas, all sorts of things, from big board stocks all the way down to small cap. So it's a good variety, something for everybody, and there's no strings attached. It is all free, so it's worth checking out. Once again, this is FAS. Please send me a message if you have any questions.